going on, guys? No, this is not a rerun. Tater Tot. Yeah, hey guys, Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic, coming to you from the desert. It's gonna be 101 degrees today. Been a long time, huh? Tater Tot, that is my car, my lifted 2014 smart car. New owners texted me yesterday. They are camping right over there in that Precept Class A. They towed this from California. They have been thoroughly enjoying Tater Tot, still towing it behind the RV, taking it on little dirt trails around here. They've made a couple changes, but nothing crazy. It still looks almost identical to when I sold it to them. They did add a roof rack here that's really cool. It's like a perfect size roof rack for a smart car, and an LED light bar right on the hood right there, which actually, that's great. I really, really like that. She's holding up real well. My custom black stripe that no smart car has, because I hated cleaning out these tiny little crevices in here, this little crack in there. So just paint it black. That's what I did. Yeah, a great little car. Just so you know, I sold this car and then I got the Geo tracker that was a piece of junk, just a piece of junk. I regretted it instantly. While I still had the tracker, I contacted Tater Tot's buyer and I said, I'll buy it back for $2,000 more. $2,000 more than you paid for me. When he got here today, he may have thought I was joking. I said, I'll give you $3,000 more than you paid for it from me last year. No. There's no chance. There's no chance that I will ever own Tater Tot again. But I am friends with the buyer, and it's great seeing one of your old vehicles, whether it be a car, a motorcycle, an RV that you once drove. I'm still looking for my Tioga, which is somewhere around here. Geo Gypsy's got it in one of these camps out here. I just haven't seen my old Tioga from last year, but there's my car from last year, and it's very nice to see it. I would love to have another smart car that I could tow, but I also have the truck, which is, well, if I don't have Taterland, why do I have a pickup truck? Okay, I will admit that I have been looking for another smart car, one that's already lifted, so I don't have to do the lift and everything, and the 4-lug conversion on the wheels and everything. But anyway, Tater Tot, this is not clickbait or anything. I did not purchase Tater Tot. It's just here visiting right now. I have some updates to share with you. I've got the portable AC on in the bus because we're still waiting for the line set for the mini split. They haven't even shipped it yet, guys. So we are going to be on the tail end of that 2-week, and I've been trying to stay positive out here. It's nice having someone to talk to. Diana's still in California. So I've been just kind of cleaning up when I can, and when it gets too hot, I go try to get some AC. That window portable AC is not keeping up in there. It's keeping it from being 120 degrees inside the bus, but it's still 95 degrees inside the bus with that air conditioner running from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., just so you know. But got a Harley update. Let's go in the bus. First of all, I've really been enjoying the bus arcade cabinet here. Been spending a lot of time keeping my mind occupied and distracted here in the bus. It's been very nice. But if you didn't catch my last video, at the very end I had a little bit of a motorcycle update, and so I just wanted to reiterate that it was not the starter solenoid or the ignition switch. It was not something easy like air, fuel, spark, like so many people had said. I'm not incompetent, but I do feel like it was a smart idea for me to take this strange problem to a dealership, because they hooked up their $10,000 diagnosing machine, which I don't have. Do you guys have a $10,000 diagnosing machine? And they found right away that it was a bad ECM. The ECM is the electronic control module, kind of like the brains, the computer of a Harley. And it was not It was taking the power, it just wasn't distributing the power and doing the things it was supposed to do. So they ordered me a new one. It still has not come in. That's basically what I'm waiting for. When that comes in, they will put it in my bike, and they have to program it with their $10,000 diagnosing machine that they have that many of us don't have. Again, so this, from the start, there was no simple fix that I could have done or that many of you could have done in your own garages. And I'm not trying to say that to be like I was right and you were wrong. It's just, you know, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty and work on things, but sometimes you just got to know your limits. And I don't think that there's automatically an easy solution. As to all the comments, the keyboard mechanics, as I call them, that said, Eric, it's a simple thing. It's a simple thing. It's just spark, fuel, and air. It was not, guys. It was an electrical component that needed to be diagnosed by a machine, and it's my whole electronic board computer. So it was nothing like what everyone thought it was. It was a strange one, but I'm glad they found it, and I hope that's the only issue moving forward, and I get my Harley back at some point, but that's not the only thing I'm waiting for. Waiting for the line sets to come in so we can finish hooking up the mini splits. So, yeah, in the meantime, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this state anymore, and if you can't tell already, it's starting to bug me. More so the fake support I'm getting on my channel. I'm kind of just done reading the comments, because you really find out what people think of you when you have a problem. These are problems out of my control. You know, I can't make a line set for the AC line that broke. And again, I'm not going to spend $10,000 on a Harley diagnosing piece of equipment just to prove my masculinity to everybody in the comments who's smarter than me, and it's just a simple fix. So I'll keep putting stuff away here at camp, hang out with my friends. I'll get back to you. I still love spending time inside the bus. I've got my arcade. I keep telling Diana, you know, I'm gonna clean it out and make it comfortable so we can spend more nights in here when you get back. But it's a constant construction zone in here, and it drives me crazy that there's so many projects going on that are like different videos and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm gonna get some sleep. I do want to first thank my video sponsor. Thank you, Beam, for sponsoring today's video. Yes, I've been taking Dream. This is chocolate peanut butter flavored Dream to help me sleep. And I mean, guys, I had a really hard time falling asleep, staying asleep, waking up with strange lower back pains and stuff like that. I've been taking this for over 4 months now, every night. It is super easy. Right before I go to bed, guys, I nuke up a cup of hot water. I add 1 cup of this delicious chocolate peanut butter Dream in a cup. I stir it up. I sit down in bed. I drink me a nice, warm, delicious glass of something that tastes like it should not be helping me sleep, but I'm not going to complain. Science. It's science, guys. I get a better night's sleep. I used to have horrible lower back pain where I would roll around like a rotisserie chicken, side to side to back. I'd sleep on my stomach with my arm out like this. I get 8 hours of solid sleep. That's an actual fact. I sleep better after taking Dream. And I wake up refreshed and ready to start each day. These crazy days they are. Find out how you can get up to 35% off your order right now with your Dream purchase by visiting the link in the video description below, or going to shopbeam.com/nomadicfanatic. Of course, you can always scan that QR code right there. Super easy. Get your phone out, guys. Scan it. Click. Got it? Cool. Use promo code FANATIC to get an awesome exclusive deal right here from this channel. And thank you again, Beam, for sponsoring this video. Let's get some good sleep, and then we'll cut back in and do our first dump run tomorrow. All right, well, Wayne and I have been loading up Frosty the truck with 5.5, 6 months almost worth of bus demolition. So we're gonna be going to the landfill tomorrow morning. I don't wanna fill it up too high. I got this seat kind of keeping everything down. The transfer station's only open Sunday through Tuesday in Quartzsite from 6 a.m. to noon. So we missed the cutoff today. Tomorrow morning, we'll go take this load, and then I'll show you what's left. That's it, guys. Just a little bit. One more seat, a few pieces of steel, the door. That's it. then we're done. I can get everything else loaded up and one more truckload over to my storage shed. And not that I'm leaving yet, as we still wait for some stuff, but stay tuned. I've been talking with Diana about an option, a plan, an idea, and I'm gonna share with you at the end of the video if we're gonna go through with this new idea. Yeah. All right, first load to the dump. Just up 95 here. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just heard a pop. The whole back glass just shattered. The only thing keeping it together is the freaking tint. You almost can't even tell on the outside. Just shattered the back glass. I'm gonna cry. Fantastic! Open summer April 1st to September 30th, Sunday through Tuesday, 6 to 1 p.m. 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. I think there's no cost here. Even if I have a truck full of stuff, I don't know how that works. We're gonna find out. Ugh. They got multiple bins here. And I'm just layered. Plastic, metal. I gotta go over the other bin, get some metal out, then go back underneath the other layer, do this is gonna be an hours-long event of organizing all of my garbage. There is no cost though here. So at least there's that. Let me back up to the metal bin. All right, one truckload done. Metal in here, all my bus sanders, everything, and all my trash over there. One more load and I wanna be done with this. Oh, that's right, I gotta call Safelite. Find out where their nearest glass replacement center is. Because I guess I just didn't have enough going on in my life and I needed some more fun. Thank you for that. Thank you. That's it, guys. These two water jugs, hoses, are going to my storage shed. Those are going in the RV. We are clear. The monster pile of bus demo is gone. Just got to pick up a few more things. I'm going to bring a magnet out before we leave. I'm going to use a magnet, make sure there's not even a single washer or piece of metal of any kind out here on BLM land. But second load is up. I'm really glad that it's free to dump. That's a nice thing, except is it really free? With the back glass shattered, I did talk to Safelite. They can get an untinted piece of glass installed on Wednesday for $483. So that's my cost. Since I get to dump everything for free at the county landfill, it still costs $483 and a trip to Lake Havasu on Wednesday to replace it. It's starting to disconnect on the bottom here. Like I said, the only thing keeping it together in one piece is the tint, but as you can see, this crack is now going all the way down and separating. So I've cracked the windows in the back, cracked the windows so that we've relieved the pressure, and we're gonna slowly open and close the doors until we get a new piece of glass in here. And then we'll have to get it retinted too, because they had two options. They had the green glass, which is, you know, just stock clear glass, and then they had a gray film. Well, I don't want to have a gray film because I'm just going to have Modified Auto up in East Alton, Illinois. They're going to have to strip it anyway and then match this to 20% back there, because here in Arizona, we're allowed 20% on the back and the back sides and 35 up here. And so that's what it is. So I'm going to get regular glass and then we'll tint it to match the 20% after this, but that's in a future video. Right now, let's go dump the last little bus load here. All right, Wayne helped me load this last one in here. They opened up a second trailer where we can just walk in here and start. Lot of metal. They're gonna recycle this and make money on it. And again, That's a lot of weight that we removed from the bus. I don't think we realized it during the demo, but doing 2 truckloads and lifting all this weight, we had to have just dropped over 1,000 pounds in metal alone, especially with the big heavy sanders that were underneath the wheel wells and everything. Probably closer to 1,400 pounds of metal. So now we can add all this extra wood and get the bus heavy again. Cancel that. Just got a phone call from Safe Light in Havasu City. I do not have an appointment on Wednesday because they do not have my glass in stock. I'm losing it, guys. Everybody's left. Everybody has left the desert. You look around and everyone who I've hung out with all winter has now left, and I'm just like, I am losing it. I miss Diana so much. Just, I'm losing it, guys. I sent a separate email to Mr. Cool about my line set, and they said that there is no way to expedite anything. It is free shipping on a $600 line. Free shipping, but there is no way to speed it up or expedite anything. So it will be ground shipping. It will be 4 to 5 business days once it ships. My order still has not finished processing, guys. I am not kidding you right now. Once it processes, I will get a shipping. He said, you are probably looking at 2 weeks until you get it. And there's nothing we can do to speed that up. So all the bragging I did about Mr. Cool being an American company that helps you out, I am not impressed with their customer service. I'm stuck. I'm just stuck. The Harley, they're waiting on the ECM, but they're not going to do the other 3 things ahead of time. And I called Chris and I'm like, Chris, look, can we why just park the bike for 2 weeks? If you have the parts to start working on the other 3 things on my list, let's do it. Because what if something happens, Chris? What if it's not the right part? What if there's another thing you have to order? You're going to wait until 2 weeks when you do everything and then order more parts and make me wait another 2 to 4 weeks? I can't do this. I have never in my life wanted to leave anywhere more than right now. I do not want to be here. I've just got a few things I got to put away. Ladder's got to go to storage. That's got to go to storage. I got a little bit more wood to burn over here. Wayne's going to keep I got to put the canopy. No, I can't do that until I get the back glass replaced because they need access to it. Wayne is going to take this down, but he's going to move over here pretty soon. This is his stuff right here. Everything else is clear. I just got to burn some wood over there by the bus. So if you can't tell, I'm losing it. I'm mentally losing control of my emotions. I just feel delirious right now. I'm happy for what I got, but I'm not happy with what's going on in my life right now. Just 103 degrees today. 103 degrees today. I can't do anything. I can't do anything about it. There's nothing I can do. YouTube friends, be patient with me. I'm going through a lot right now. I'm not mentally ready to make videos right now. I'm gonna take some time off, get my life back in order. Basically, I'm just gonna sit here and be hot and miserable waiting for parts and appointments. That's my life now. Can't sugarcoat it. Can't change it. I will see you another time, I guess.